Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Echoes of Mystralia. Let's get a run started. And I got your feedbacks. Papa's got to be more experimental. I get it. Yeah, 100%. I really do. It's kind of unfortunate that, like, possibly subconsciously, maybe even consciously, that I just kind of, you go with what was been working for us and then trying out different things, I just haven't done it enough. I'm willing to admit it. I have not done it enough. So today is the day we're going to do something different. I promise. Win or lose here, I guess, to some degree. So what kind of spells we got? Well, I tried to kind of cater towards two different types here. So we have sort of a fast on-hit spell with the XI Igni. And then we have a slower, but a lot of already projectiles that spawn a lot spell at the same time. Does that make sense? So basically, this spell could work with on spawn triggers. This spell could work with on hit triggers if we can find those things. Let's just get a lot of projectiles on the screen if we can, although it might be hard for this one. I don't think I want to roll this to start, unfortunately, here. So, like, I don't really see, like, look at the difference between these two. There's, like, no difference, right? So I guess I'm just gonna take a speed up, because I don't really want to roll those bad boys. Speed up on... I think speed gives length to this. I guess I'll just take that for now. Nothing too special, though. Do I remember what that guy does? What do we got here now? Don't think this is interesting. Oh, for each memory above. I gotta rearrange this spell, admittedly. Oh, hold on, there's more. There's more. Let's see what we can do. There's definitely been a handful of runs where I had started a recording, but it just sadly did not work out. Sometimes it winds up being like a thing that I was trying to be a bit more experimental, but either I chose the wrong things or whatever, and y'all don't really see the failures as often. It's not that I'm willing to show you if I like die in a run like towards the end, but it was an interesting build, right? The problem here with this game in particular is that if a build's not very good, it's not that I die to the bosses or to a chamber or something like that. It's not usually that. Usually I still win, but it just takes forever. That's the problem I find. And so it's actually been a tough balance to some degree. Okay, we're just going to take 15 armor here, I guess. Okay, what do we got? We got a relic. Let's see what we can do here. We'll find something, though. We'll find something. Do. Probably gonna mostly use this fire spell for now. It's kind of hard to use our two spells interchangeably. I do like both of these spells actually already. Both of them seem to have a good amount of viability. They both have a decent base damage and everything like that. They're both very good overall. Gain 30 soul beads at the start of our region. We got Aqua, or we got this one. I'm trying to think like what has more potential on-hit effects, and I'm honestly just not even sure. Because that's what I would like to try. On-hit or on-spawn, or, basically triggers. Let's do some triggers instead of a bunch of passives like I normally do, if we can. Although you do need a lot of focus for that. I don't know who has more. I feel like Aqua might. That's purely based on a vibe. Having a higher chance of seeing. Okay. Hey now, buddy. We do have a little rock statue over here on the left. Now, I am picking up Aqua right now. First snow, cast a speedy ice shard on spawn. Okay, so we want this on our rock spell then, since we have covered that. Come on back to Pupa. Do I want to give speed to this now? There's also this. Maybe I'll try it out. I don't think it makes sense to give you speed. The snow? So the snow only hits for 20%. Oh, okay. But this is kind of awkward. Now that's 20%. Okay, so the ice shards are now... Okay, there we go. We got some ice shards here. Let's spawn this up. What do we got? I don't care about resistance. I don't think that'll be very fun either way. Let's see. We got spawn count +2. Damage goes down. That's back. I mean, that's the most interesting. It does cost focus, though. It's a bit alarming. Don't really want to roll these either. Could be a problem. Might take it for now. Don't know if it'll end up paying out, though. We're going to get a lot more ice shards. There we go. Let's carve them up, shall we? It looks nice, at least. There's a lot of flashy builds in this game. But flash doesn't always equate to good. Oh, man. If I want the focus, I have to go this way. I think we're really going to need focus if we want to do a lot of triggers. Right? That's definitely how that feels. Let's go for... Oh, nice. They did give us a level 2 aqua here, though. So let's go for that, then. Might spend some rerolls here to try to find something interesting out of it. So I am throwing a lot of ice shards around. They're very spread out, right? I don't know if you can really point blank them. I think it's still too spread if I were to guess. They're hitting for like 30, 40 a pop, it looks at a glance. Okay, my rocks aren't really reaching. Okay, there we go then. Could use a little bit. It would do well to have a little bit of length upon them. You got speed and chill, which is generally nice, but perhaps boring. Although it does cost 0 focus, which is very tempting, honestly, to take. Just because we're only going to get so much focus, and this spell actually requires, or rather starts with less focus too, frustratingly. That is potentially too bad. I'm definitely willing to drop frenetic energy here. I think I would say. Obviously, I don't need the speed, but that doesn't have focus on it, right? Do I roll this? Do I roll this? Or do you just accept Icy Wind? Will speed equate to a further distance for our rocks? Because if it does, then that's going to sound pretty good to me. I'll still roll it. Ugh. You. Bond of Fear. I haven't had great luck with these. TBHing. But maybe we can make something work. This might go better on the fire spell. Let's try something like this. So the rocks are going to get the frenetic energy. A little awkward placement. Let me see what this looks like. It doesn't connect it to the rocks. It connects it to the snowy shards. You do this, you get more snow shards, which means more bonds. If we swap this now, though, this gives it to the rocks. That doesn't make sense. This should give a bond between the rocks and first snow. Is it because... I don't know why. It does look kind of interesting on the rocks, I'll admit, though. Huh. Does look kind of interesting on the rocks. Why do they spawn like that? Maybe that's interesting? Not really sure. Okay, I guess we'll leave that for now. I'll go random after that. The triggers cost a lot of focus. Maybe that's another ish we could be having here. Bond of Anger does cost 1 focus. The bonds could be good in certain builds, for sure. We might swap over to the other spell I could foresee. But we need a better way... to do something. We also really need to apply Chill so that the bond actually deals some damage. We have Trigger on Kill. Perfect Storm. Cast a tornado that pulls foes towards its center. Okay. I said I'd experiment, and I say this is an experiment. Can we all agree? Triggered on Kill. 200% damage. It's a bit awkward. So I think we have to drop the energy, and I'm going to have to drop this, too. I guess you don't need the first snow, but I want the first snow. Fortunately, after that, I can't really do much. Over here, you could do something like this. Do I need to swap these around? Let me see. You get a little bond over there. You see that? Itty bitty one. Anything else in this chamber? No. We're not going to really be able to see what this does right now. Yeah, this spell that we have on, the rock one, does have less focus to start, which sucks. This is aura damage. Evade chance plus 10%? Nah. More damage against full health enemies? Nah. Here's +1 on foes afflicted by freeze, add 25 chill. Costs no focus, so we're probably just going to grab it and chuck it in here. I think we really want to give... We'd really like to give chill, because you already have chill, right? First snow, so it's kind of bad to give it more chill. Maybe it's okay. It's acceptable, but I guess you'd probably like to have it on the rocks, particularly since the rocks have the trigger on kill effect now. Okay. I'm just going to roll after that, see if we get anything else cool. +2 memory rerolls. That's pretty solid. More damage on foes afflicted by freeze. Don't love that. Don't know if that's really worth grabbing. It is on sale, though. We could potentially roll it. I guess I'll chuck it in here. We might end up swapping over to the other spell a bit more. Still, there's still a chance. If we get a trigger on hit effect, that could be interesting, is my thought. Okay. Looking to get a kill. There we go. There's our tornado. Very slow moving. Ow. I'm losing my armor. You piece of crapple. Get a kill, get a kill, get a kill, get a kill. We got a kill, I thought. Or though, actually, something else may have killed the enemy. The tornado hits for a lot. It's not going to do anything on the final boss. That's the frustrating part, though, right? Pulls foes towards its center. 200% damage. Yowza wowza. Apply 8 vortex so it pulls enemies in. We could do something interesting here, maybe. What about that? Big tornadoes? Speed might actually help it, too. It was moving very slowly. Although, do I want it to move? It doesn't seem to home in on enemies. It's on spawn, so the tornado wouldn't be good for that. Let's definitely get some more focus here, shall we? We're definitely going to prioritize that. We're going to get cash. Potentially afford more modifiers. The first boss should be fine with the tornado, I think. I think the tornado could be effective because there's a lot of ads. Boss number 2 is iffy because you only have the... What am I thinking of here? The tentacles as an additional enemy. Which do not go down quickly. And then I don't know if the tornado's big enough or fast moving enough to really do much there. But maybe we can find some more effective ways to use it. Size over lifetime could be interesting for this, right? Duration could be interesting, actually, yeah. Yeah, some plus duration plus size over lifetime would be very cool, I think. Let's see if we get it. Long shot or Ray of Hope. Ooh, Ray of Hope. Triggered on a timer. I still wish I understood exactly what that meant. Triggered on a timer. Cost 3 focus. If we do that... Ooh, that's cool looking. Hold on. That's quite cool looking. Can we agree? You get quite a few of them. Huh. That bond doesn't look terrible. Okay. All right. More cash or a random memory? We'll go random memory here, I think. Okay, 30%. Sounds pretty good. We'll try this out a little bit. My flames kind of just go all over the place. What I could do is cast the flames down. Get the buff from casting it for a while, because it does give you a rage buff. Hey, yeah. My guys. Hold on. Yeah, get it down. Okay, I kind of failed at the plan there. What do we got? What do we got? We got stars aligned to try to get more bullshit on the board. I do have 5 rolls. We got another bond of fear. Close enemy is here, which is generally quite good. We have found out, I think. Perhaps too good. It could probably work quite well with the fire spell there. Wonder if I even want frenetic energy on that. Not sure. You could take stars aligned instead, but that's not really a benefit. You lose damage, you gain speed, you lose size. Kind of sucks. Pierce +1 of foes afflicted by freeze. I'm giving that to the tornado now, which is kind of terrible, to be honest. So let's swap that around. We'll give the fire spell that instead. Might want to give you that back. Not sure, though. Another bond. You try to level it by finding another one even after this. I don't think we roll this. Plus 100% damage, minus 20% per distance. It could definitely help with the base damage of this spell, which would up our rate of hope damage as well. It would not increase this. The fact that we have Bond of Fear here might help a little bit, though. It's quite tempting to take this. It also costs no focus, right? And we're going to need some no focus things. For sure. It just seems to work quite well with the fire spell. Almost unfortunately so. Do I want the other thing on? The bond ain't super sexy, I'll admit it. You could give frenetic energy to this, maybe? I kind of can't with this layout, though. Which would... That would be fun, though, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be fun? What does it look like if I do something like this? I don't know, maybe. It's kind of all over the place. Maybe. I think the bond would be bad here. Although, wait, the bond on the storm would be kind of interesting. But I don't have the focus for it yet. Because the storm actually lasts a long time, but the rock spells don't last a long time. You want the bond on something that lasts a long time. Two like a spell and a trigger, or 2 different triggers that last a long time. So the tornado, we find something else. Could get interesting, I could foresee. Oh, tornado's great against these little guys, huh? Was waiting for me. Okay, we got some focus here. Well, undoubtedly the plus damage there definitely helped out a lot. Okay, this should be a nice one for the tornadoes as well again. If I can get the triple tornadoes, but they're all in the wrong spot, annoyingly. Need some homing or something here. Oh, I can actually kind of push them into the tornado. Oh, that's kind of neat. The fire spell gives a little bit of a knockback. Okay. Nothing else in this chamber, I don't think. Okay. You got +1 focus. Okay. And we're at the first boss. Got some cash here. We have a good amount of money walking in. What else we got here? Crit chance and cast speed. Quick chance and cast speed on what we have. 20% chance to make static. That's pretty good. Cast void projectiles orbiting around you. First snow has been a bit of a letdown. It's probably not very meaningful. Oh, but the orbiting spells around us could be kind of interesting here, I think. Because maybe then... Let me think about this. So you get rid of that. We're going to need the focus from that. This pressure buildup is probably bad, but we'll see. It might come back a bit here. Speed goes up on you. No, I don't care about that, really. Okay. I keep trying to make these bonds work, and I don't know if they're ever going to work. So there goes all the focus there. You don't apply any chill. So I need to get a kill. Wait a minute. If I swap these two, I think I should swap those two. Triggered on a timer. I can't really test this out. Unfortunately, not on the dummies. Drop that down there. Oh, it can actually... Is this on spawn? Ooh, actually, the Cruel Thorns on the Ray of Hope sounds really good. That's gonna be a lot of thorns. Okay. Because we get a lot of rays. Okay, that actually sounds kind of badass. Oh, man. I'm kind of torn which way to go for the future here, then. I guess I'm gonna leave the speed there. Okay. Let's roll this shot. No, let's take the static. Then we're gonna roll, I think. Pierce and bounce. The cast speed is quite nice there. Oh, it's no focus. Cast speed and crit. I mean, it just sounds a lot better than straight up speed to me for that. Let's roll that, but I probably won't buy anything. Can't afford anything. Let's go. Okay. We're trying some stuff. Gonna get a lot of ice shards here with our Rays of Hope. Boing. I'm here, buddy. Again, I should try to just cast this until it gives me the rage buff, and then I can blow my rocks and hopefully get some wind. Ow. Alright, just gonna have to do it again because there's no ads around, really. We are back now, though. Let's get the rage buff. There we go. Tornado's out. So the tornado's tough for a multitude of reasons here, really. Watch it go, though. Tornado. Got him. I went pretty smooth. I didn't take a lot of damage. It's the fact that you have to wait for on kill, and I have to specifically get the kill with the rock spell here, and nothing else. Makes it kind of difficult to make a good use out of the tornadoes. We fooled around. Now the question is, where do we focus here now? I might go this way on this spell. I think we might. Where's the bond? Oh, I actually didn't notice the bond if it was even triggering. Do that. Would I want... Pierce +1. Foes of the freeze. Add 25 chill. And give it some speed. Give it a bit of dam. We just throw some damage down here. It's a tiny amount. Interesting they let you open that back up. Kind of watching this here. Okay. Yeah, trigger on kill. I think it should cost like no focus. Make it really powerful, right? But you have to make it like basically cheaper to utilize, I feel. We don't see any focus here. Why don't we go to the Magic Forge? It doesn't seem like we're going to have a bad run, at least at this rate.
I came to pray for the Guardian's memory.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no! I just clicked. I was mashing too much. Okay, well, I just paid with health, so that's really not the end of the world. Aqua damage goes up. Whoopsie. Okay, kablam, kablam. Let's get the rage buff. Smack ya. Okay, I do see the bonds now. I hadn't noticed them earlier, but I do see them now. Maybe another way to make on-kill better is that it doesn't matter which spell or thing actually gets the kill. You just always get it. You'd probably have to nerf it a little bit. Not gonna lie. There's a few ways to handle that. Okay, we got some levels here. Okay, I'm not gonna be boring and take Piercing Cold, even though I think it's really good. I'm gonna do first Snow. It's just a little bit more damage and a little bit more chill. It's such a small amount. It's kind of bad, though. It feels bad. Could have had two separate first... Well, not really, because I only got so much focus here. Yeah. All right. All right.
The strongest shadows were always
okay. You call this a strong shadow? Boom, 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 boom. I think I took several hits there. See, I get too jazzed up. I got too excited trying to get the quick kill on it. And I got hit so many times. Okay, so we could sell some stuff here. I could also actually fix this to some degree, probably. I think I do want to do that. Might do something like this. Let me see what that looks like. Can always adjust it again later. Okay, I think we want the frenetic energy on you. I'm gonna leave the damage bonus, but I'm gonna have to put the chill thing on the Ray of Hope. This isn't the end of the world. This way the Ray of Hope gets a damage bonus. We have more speed. Okay, I think we can leave that. Don't care about the speed, so I can definitely... Nor do I really care about damage on Frozen, I don't think. Oh, we got a level on Troubled Mind. Yes, please? More damage, more duration. More everything. Let's roll that. Cast a small oscillating halo. Wait, is that level 2? Yes, it is. Wait, really? Is the other one level 2? That doesn't make sense. First Blood. I don't think it's level 2. I think it's lying to me. Yeah, because it says the tornado's level 2. Oh, wait, oh, okay, it went away eventually. It's a little visual bug, I think. I don't think I like First Blood. Oh, no, I don't like that either. I might just recycle this, then. Don't find it interesting. Everything else I kind of like. It's doing... Everything else is doing something. I might just rather have the cash for this. At this rate. Okay. Onward. Let's see. I can only go this way. I still have a lot of re-rolls here. I think this Lux should work. Yeah, 6. I have 5. Wow. Critical chance on foes afflicted by burn. While you have shield. Well, I'm never going to have shield. Loose cannon might be interesting, but I'd have to take something out to make it fit anywhere. So you could drop, like, frenetic energy over here. I don't know if we're getting more focus in the near future. Might roll these. I've perfectly used all my focus. There's no focus on the map right now, but we'll probably find at least one more in the near future. We got a hit and run with some bounce. Bounce is actually not too bad. Spiraling Rage I actually do generally like, but the focus cost is so high. I think we just have to accept something like this. Something that does something. So it's going to make our Troubled Minds bounce, which is fine. I could make the Perfect Storm bounce, but I don't think we want that. I do not think we want that. Oh, stop that. Trying to hold down the fire spell long enough, but I am struggling. Just give me the rage bonus, please. It takes much longer than I guessed. Yeah, there are the bonds. Don't you dare. Okay. Now try to get betwixt them. Boing, boing. Boing, boing. The fire spell is obviously a lot easier to work with now. We might have to tell ourselves to re-roll the tornado. As much as I want it to work, it's very challenging. What if I give the tornado to the fire spell instead? Triggered on timer. I mean, you certainly could. You could then triple it. Maybe, what if we just swap these two in particular? Triggered on a timer. Is this interesting? I get a lot more of these little projectiles around, that's for sure. Now, you don't have an extra focus. This way we get triple tornadoes when it does happen. They apply chill, which is pretty good. Bounce on you. Okay. I could give bounce to the Ray of Hope, which I would probably prefer actually now. Yes, I would. Okay. That could be interesting actually, I guess. Money or relic? I'm gonna go cash. Okay. So no more Rays of Hope here. Now, what if the burn gets the kill? Let's watch. The burn did trigger the tornadoes. Okay. That's actually nice then. I was kind of worried it wouldn't count it. That's very good to me, though. It's very cool looking. All right, I kind of need that health, actually, for once. Is there anything around here? Checking, checking. Is that anything? Kind of looked like something. Okay. Let's fountain it up. Hey, they even give us a memory. Let's go. Oh, we got another one of the... Oh, that's perfect. That is very kind of you, game. So we can actually level this up. I don't think we want to keep it separate. You could give chill to the Ray of Hope, though. It's kind of interesting. I think we're just going to level it, though. So, this is on spawn. So, First Snow is actually quite bad with Perfect Storm now. Triggered on a timer. What if we just totally swap these spells around, basically? Triggered on a timer. Huh. I'm gonna get a lot less epiphanies now, though. It's cool looking. Get a kill there. Very nice. I just kind of like having the additional tornadoes now, I think. This feels quite nice, right? Yeah, let's kind of escape from there for a moment. How would we be okay? Get a kill. Very good. Then they get frozen and stun locked. You'd have to get like 2 tornadoes to get tornadoes to spawn more tornadoes, wouldn't you? Unless there's like a cheeky way of getting this to happen. I don't know. Come on. Come on, hit it, hit it, hit it. For the love of God, hit it. Tornado, go. It's interesting. I actually have... This is actually an interesting question, and I'm not sure what the answer is here. Still took some hits in this room. Getting eyeballs I don't need, unfortunately. So, you scale 45% damage, but it scales off of the tornado. So does that mean these things actually hit for 145% of my fire spell? Seems like they should. Maybe that's kind of a decent enough reason? Not so certain it really is. Not so sure. Okay, we're definitely going to go left here. Level 2 rare memory. No, I can get this. Come on. Cruel Thorns. Thank you. Whatever you're called. First snow. I keep calling you Cruel Thorns. Reach Aqua Memory above. Cast Thunder Strikes that deal 40% damage and applies 20 static. Flashy Trick triggered on a kill. Cast a stationary lightning trap placed on the ground. This one only cost 1 compared to the tornado. Duration 6 seconds. Apply 25 static. Size 3. I might just try this. We'll try it over the tornado. Bringing up 2 focus there, which is kind of a big deal. Plus 30%. 2 focus, huh? Have to think about that. Don't think I want to change anything then. Don't think I want to give the tornado over Ray of Hope. Triggered on a timer. It's a lot of thorns, right? Muchos thorns, but they only tickle our foes, unfortunately. That bond is not very interesting, probably. I think I've decided. I mean, this kind of works from a distance. Some of our foes have distant moves as well, annoyingly. Alright, let's see if we can get the fire spell popped. We did. Oh boy. There more? There are indeed more. Oh boy. Okay, there are the lightning traps. They're much smaller than I thought they would be. Womp. Okay. Do. I wonder if we gave, like, a large amount of homing. Oh, we can upgrade Ray of Hope. And they're offering me homing. It's really interesting, isn't it? Homing cost, it's only level 1, but you could give it to the thorn. I keep calling it thorn. Sorry, the snow. Just because we're getting so many of them, I don't know if it's even that good. But you could easily get rid of this bounce, I think. You certainly could. I don't think I really need to give homing to anything here. This is stationary, so assuming it doesn't do anything. You can't give homing to these epiphany things because they have orbit movement. That's my understanding of it, at least. But leveling up the Ray of Hope is very tempting. I mean, it's an epic, right? And I do think it is actually quite good overall. You know what? I think the homing is fun. I think it's fun. I said it. Okay, so I'm going to give homing to first snow for now. I do actually have... Do you have anything interesting here, like to use for this bounce, maybe? Flashy Trick. It's an option. I think I'm going to swap back to the tornado for now, though, since I'm not actually making use of the focus. for the moment, anyway. Is that enough homing? It might not be. The thorns might almost be like too fast, and they're not gonna bend the way we really need. I don't think that Bond of Anger is very interesting. We might actually just swap that out, I'm kind of thinking. What do you think? Okay, we kind of got something cool here. I mean, the further away I am, the better, for the most part here. Hold on, though. I don't think this Bond of Fear is good, so let's drop that. And instead... Actually, I don't know what I want to bounce. Do I want to bounce the Ray of Hope, or do I want to bounce the First Snow? Oh, we could even take the Lightning Trap here now, maybe. Oh, just walk right into that. Okay, I gave the bounce to the Thorns. Not the Thorns, the Snow. Please. Yeah, the homing's not super strong. We could give it the Lightning Trap here now, though. Would probably be pretty solid. Let me try that, because I don't think I noticed anything that big about the bounce. But if they're going to end up getting a lot of the kills, these lightning traps could actually be quite potent, I can imagine. They're just so small, though. They have so much range, but look, like, they're not hitting. Hold on, I gave you homing, right? Oh, whoops, I gave homing to the wrong thing. Okay. I gave it to the lightning traps. Kill, please. I did see the lightning trap, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, it's weird. Duration plus 40% on the tornado? I do still have the tornado. You could drop the damage bonus on it. Would be quite funny. Duration on the Ray of Hope is kind of weird, but I don't know. Could probably drop the damage bonus on it. I don't want to drop the number of tornadoes. I don't want to drop the chill. So level 1. Copy effects of Memory Above at level 1. You'd have 2 Rays of Hope? Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's quite interesting, right? Still don't know what triggered on timer means. I'm gonna take this. Does that mean more thorns? Because I should get the Ray of Hope off the Ray of Hope, but now the thorns should deal less damage. Even less damage. So I might not keep that, but that's not the end of the world. It would probably still be relatively useful in my mind. In my mind, at least. My mind's mind. Okay, then. No, you probably don't actually put that there, do you? Probably not. Maybe this one goes here, then? Huh. Got some straight downs over here, so maybe something like that. Something like that. This doesn't go there. This does go there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm surprised that there's more puzzles. I mean, these just give me unlocks, is my understanding, but still. Another fountain or a relic. I'm going to go for the relic this time. I don't think more... Well, A, I'm not even certain this is getting more cool thorns. But also the fact that we've reduced the damage substantially might be not so good. Ow. Stop that. Let me try out the fire spell again for a minute. Remind myself here. We did change some stuff. Wow, look at the tornadoes. Wow, that's cool. Did I give it more duration? I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, that's kind of cool now, though. I'm swapping back to the tornadoes? Okay. Do I copy? Ooh, wait. That could actually be really interesting. Can I do it? What I'm thinking of here. I'm down. I need another focus. If we get one more focus, we could actually copy the tornado. You could drop frenetic energy or maybe even the epiphany now. I'm not even using the bond anyway. Maybe drop the epiphany. The question now, I think we actually buff the original tornado. No, wait, you can't do that because it has to be... Okay, never mind. Doesn't matter. Okay, so move all this down. It's the second tornado that's going to get all the buffs, but that's okay. No, I didn't take duration. Why did it look like it lasted longer then? No. I could have a bond here, which might actually be okay. No, though. There's Epiphany. Epiphany might be better than First Snow. Triggered on a timer. Would it be better than Ray of Hope? Not so sure. Okay, so I kind of got to get a kill here. There we go. We dropped some tornadoes on it. So now when the original tornado gets a kill, it will trigger more tornadoes. Okay, please stop getting hit down. Are you not dead? No, you're dead. Not gonna help in a boss room again, unfortunately. Reach Lux Memory. These are all level 2. Spiral movement, duration goes up, increased size by 1.5 over lifetime. That's so funny on the tornado. Maybe the double tornado was a bit grand to go for. Can we agree? But this is so funny on the tornado. I do have to get the kills, though, with it, still. So it applies chill. It has pierce. Don't think the pierce does much. We get more of them. We get a damage bonus on it as well here. Somehow breaks even after that. I will accept that then. Okay. Copy the Ray of Hope again. Copy the First Snow and then give the second one homing. Triggers on spawn instead of on timer. This could be interesting. It only goes up to level 1, though. And only the weaker ones get the homing effect. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I think I'm not using that for now. Okay. Could try out Epiphany over First Snow. Triggered on spawn. Triggered on a timer. Their damage is quite low. That's the way I'm looking at it. Give bounce to the Ray of Hope. I mean, I'm probably going to be using this fire spell a bit more, but... I really want to try the tornado with the giant size and duration now. What do we got? Spells have a chance to apply chill. I like that. It's a pass. I have 265. Gaia damage. It's actually kind of useful, but... When I take the chill, could actually use that healing for once. Don't think we're going to take any boring old damage. I could get a second one of these. I have a level 2 already. I wouldn't be using it right now. I do need that meta currency pretty bad. But can I roll again? No, that's something you get later on, I think. Don't need the other healing. We got a good amount of memories as we are. Actually have 2 spare focus here. You hate to have spare focus, don't you? Don't you? Can't really... I mean, you could use a bond. I think we kind of need a lot of this stuff, though. Close enemy. They probably mean my distance, so you wouldn't want to give this to the tornado. You have a spare focus, too. Cast speed is probably not that good here, but I don't know what else I would actually put there right now. I think I've decided I don't like these bonds unless it's under extremely specific circumstances, and I'm not even certain what those are yet. Okay. So I kind of need to get a kill with the fire spell to trigger big tornado business, right? The tornadoes, I could give them like rays of hope and stuff like that. Maybe. Could do something like that. Okay, I did that. Don't want to kill you unless it's with the fire. Okay, I was trying to cast. There they are. You eventually got them. Okay. Unfortunately, not going to be good for this boss fight, is it? Didn't even get the trigger there. It's okay, though. Okay, I got it there, but it's too far away for them to do anything, sadly. The hell was that? Okay, so tornado sucks for this fight, which is no surprise for us, right? So it's time to rearrange then here. Let's put the tornado down temporarily. Triggered on a spawn is kind of bad for that. Triggered on timer is generally good. Down here. A lot of epiphanies, huh? Let me see what that is. Hold on, everybody. Chill. Okay. I'm getting a good amount of epiphanies here, and they look pretty good. What the H? Papa's got to stop getting hit. They often miss. Annoyingly. Dude, can you just spawn? Okay. Let's just get the buff here. That got her to half. Okay. I feel like we could do this better still. Whoops, I kind of forgot to move this too. I feel like there's got to be a way. Triggered on a timer. The frenetic here kind of sucks, I think it turns out. Triggered on a timer. Let's swap that. Let's take the epiphanies over here now, maybe. Swap those two around. Over here. You don't have any homing, though. Can't really give homing to most of this stuff. I'm adding spiral movement to the Rays of Hope, which is kind of interesting. Actually, a 1 second duration to the Ray of Hope is actually kind of cool when you think about it. That might be really good. Over here, we can give Cruel Thorns to you, maybe, with the homing. That sounds pretty decent to me. We have Bounce on the Rocks. Okay, let's try something like this. The rocks are a bit awkward. Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god! Stun locked. Okay. Wait, did that one like respawn? What happened? Guess not. Okay, lots of Rays of Hope here. It's kind of hard to see them. Get her! Come on, finish her! Not like this. Oh no! Okay, I almost got myself murdered there.
The rift is...
Okay. Woo. My god. Could really use more focus. Rays of Hope, and then your damage is based on that. The spiral movement to the Rays of Hope is actually not bad. I think. It's kind of hard to say if I'm at point blank range, but if I'm not at point blank range, then it's not so hot. Do we go back to our little tornado business now again? Maybe. Until we get to the next boss? Something like that. Swap you two, and then take the Epiphany out and give you... It's kind of funny to give ourselves more duration in movement here. I guess I don't want to double tornado. Over here, I think we're going to go Ray of Hope back here. Now, I guess I'm going to just stack up the fire spell even further here if we can. And we can. Let's just get some more business over here. I got 3 spare focus and now a spare slot, which is nice, right? So then... Oh yeah, I really need frenetic energy here. I almost forgot. Yeah, you desperately need that. I almost wonder if you want it... Is that the thing you want to double here? Maybe. I mean, it sounds really fun to get a ton of tornadoes on the screen. I don't know if it's going to be any good.
I kept to my path.
I'm kind of worried about getting kills here to some degree. More modifiers. There's some focus way up there. Wow, my health is still really low. Probably should have done some max health there. Okay, well now I think we have to take this. What's the difference between this room and the fountain room? Do I have to fight for this one? No, it's the same thing. I don't get it. Okay, we got some more focus here, though. Let's go that way.
There were corners of the world where shadows had taken
Bum
hold.
bum 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 do do do. Oh boy. Well, I'm not gonna get a kill on you, really, sadly. I'm not gonna get an on-kill effect here in a useful way. I think it's safe to say. Damn. Damn it. Stop getting hit, Dan. Ah, I see I tried to dash, and I have failed us. Kill him! Okay. It really wasn't that bad, but I took a lot of hits. Like, we actually deal decent damage. I think I've decided I want more duration instead. Okay, here we go. Here comes the chamber for us. Wait, I gotta get a kill with the fire spell, though. Oh, buddy. Chill! I got one. Go, get him! Get tornadoed, idiots! Okay. I don't know if it was any good. I got one. Oh, come on. I'm worried we might just die in the zone at this rate. Look at it go, though. It's so funny. Oh, God. It got sucked in. My fault. Get another kill. Quick. Before they come. Okay. Oh, my God. And then they kind of get stun locked in there. I do have to be careful. Okay. I'm not certain how you make the tornado better. It's kind of cool, but I think sadly we almost got to get rid of it. Well, why don't I roll this flashy trick? Let's see what we get. Show of courage. Could be fun. Damage goes down, speed goes down, but it adds burn. Adding burn is kind of nice. Unlike this Ray of Hope or something. Yeah, I think I actually kind of like that quite a bit. Get many a projectile. These epiphanies got to be better than some of these other things, right? First snow. Can technically fit this in here. It's quite bad. Might drop first, no. I think I'm gonna drop this bond, too. Papa don't like the bond. What else we got? Another bond. When hitting a foe with 10 plus burn. Ooh, I actually like the sound of that. Okay. Oh, right. I can't give homing to the epiphanies. I almost forgot. Huh. These add burn now. And then when it hits a foe with burn, it triggers the meteor. Ooh, that sounds kind of sexy. I don't think we need the homing then, but I also can't squeeze you in on a focus. I don't think we need homing, but maybe we want bounce? Not sure. Hard to say. I'm looking over here to see if, like, the epiphany's kind of interesting. Truth is, I should probably just be using it straight up over the tornado. I'm gonna roll first no. Freeze duration? No. Damage down, speed up? No. Leaves a trail. It's actually not too bad, probably, here. For some things. But it's not terribly interesting. But I guess I don't think I've really tried it. Let's take the bounce off of that. Yeah, you can kind of see the trail. And the trail deals a fixed amount of damage. So it doesn't matter that my Rays of Hope aren't dealing a lot of damage. So that could be interesting in its own way. Okay. Try that out to some degree. Let's see if I can just get the damage buff here real quick. Oh, whoops. It's not a combat chamber. Homing goes up. Okay. Wait, am I even using the homing? Crap, I'm not. Okay. That's okay, though. Feel like I still take it. Goes up to 120. Maybe we do want the homing here. I think I really like the sound of the meteor. Show of courage. Giving homing to my rocks doesn't really benefit us. Huh. Giving homing to the epiphanies. I don't think it matters. Sadly. But I'll try. Maybe. Maybe it could matter.
Every watcher had to carve
I was gonna say, probably go for max health here, but it's the only option. Aqua, Nihil, or Mystery. Looking at what we have already, I think we're going Mystery here. Just looking at a couple of things. I have Lux damage, right? Ray of Hope. Pew, pew, pew. Whoa, that looks cool, whatever was happening there. I'm excited. While you have shield. I never have shield. A crappy arc. No thanks. Let's roll this for something else. Perfect storm. No! Fine. Level it up. Go on. 300% damage. They need to make the trigger on kills more palatable or something, I think. Okay, I'm trying this to start. We got those meteors. Come on. Not the spear boys. I'm watching these Rays of Hope, and you can see the meteors popping down. And it's looking kind of snazzy. Now, I also got these epiphanies that are supposed to have homing. Oh my Jesus. See if I can get the damage buff here real quick or something. No way. Escape. This time, though, maybe. With the damage buff? Okay. Yeah, the homing on the epiphanies is not meaningful, sadly. Homing on the Rays of Hope might be something. Holy shit! But it's hard to squeeze it in. Don't mind me, I'll be over here. Hey, buddy. Mind my sound effects. Okay, we'll level up Show of Courage. I think that means it applies more burn, which is pretty sick. Goes straight up to 3? From 1 to 3. Okay, so that makes Falling Sky proc better. I can't tell how good Trembling Knees is. Let's try... The Epiphanies didn't matter. Yeah, let's try something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 40% more damage on the Epiphanies in particular. If I gave Chill to the Ray of Hope, that would be nice, but... What if I just move the Rays of Hope over here? Why am I using them with the rocks in particular? It says it's triggered on a timer. Because I have a lot more space over on the other side, right? Good question. Good question indeed. I want to give it more speed here, too. Maybe I don't need more spawns than what we have. Okay, not speed, sorry. More duration. It technically has Pierce if the foes are chilled. It has homing. If it hits enemy with burn, it drops a meteor on their asses. Length is reduced, but I don't know if we care about that. The spiral movement kind of sucks. It's kind of funny, but it also kind of sucks. Okay, so I think we give it... It doesn't even have to be bounced. We can actually copy something here. Wouldn't want 2 Rays of Hope. You could copy the meteor. We get 2 meteors? That's crazy. Are the meteors gonna home? I don't think we need the meteors to home in, so let's copy double meteors. I have 153 bucks, and I have no use for some of this stuff. Look at the meteors! Hold on. When do I get to cast again? Hold on, I got too excited. Okay. I'm not certain it's dealing 1,000 damage. Huh. It's hard to say. What else would you copy here? It wouldn't really copy the homing. I don't think I want to copy Show of Courage. Wouldn't want to copy that. Could just give it bounce instead. And the bounce might be kind of interesting. Spiral movement to the meteors. I don't think that's going to be good. So the meteors don't list themselves as a trigger here. It says a modifier, but I feel like the game almost treats it as such. So let us go to the shop. We have many caches. I do need some money. Oh my god, this run's taking forever. Give me that health, step 1. Chance to trigger more spawns, sounds fun. Heal after encounter, maybe. First, no. Level up speed strike. I am still using it. It does cost me, though. Heal after each encounter. 70 is expensive. Spiral movement. Kinetic energy. Plus 30% damage on the Epiphany. I mean, it sounds pretty good. Maybe I'm overpricing it, though. If I level that up and I want to move it here, for instance. I don't think we need to level it up. I'm going to take this bell and call it a day since I keep nearly dying. Memory's more fun. I do need that meta currency, but this is more fun. Okay, let's try this again. Could actually use some length here, please, game. Get him! Look at the meteors! It's very cool looking. But it's a very cool feeling. Oh, man. Tough to say. So I have epiphanies as well. I'm thinking to myself, what other on triggers do we have? Okay, to get another Twist of Fate, I'm not even currently using the one that we do have, though. It gives it massive duration. +2 bounce. Back and forth. Have bounce on the raise. Ah, the duration sounds so funny. But I don't think it's actually going to be useful. Thing is, I don't know if this is good. It's part of the problem, right? Guess I'm not making a good use of Twist of Fate. So I'm trying to think of a way to make good use of Twist of Fate right now. At a high level. Has no focus cost, which is really convenient, right? I'm gonna roll it. It's back. Do I give up now? I shall find a way to use it. 2 seconds. Size 2.2 over lifetime. Now, the size is not very meaningful. You could probably drop this down here for our epiphanies, which probably makes these trembling knees even better. I'm going to drop the damage bonus on it. What if I gave the damage bonus instead of the bounce to the ray? Might actually be kind of meaningful. I can imagine. I think it's just tickling them right now. Okay. Twist of Fate. What did I take it on? The Epiphanies. And they last a lot longer, but they don't have piercing or bounce or anything, so I don't know if it's really that big of a deal. I'll still go for the focus, even though I don't know if we need it anymore. We're gonna take the green here. I don't think we found anything too broke on yet here, but range is so short. Trying out the epiphanies with the rocks here for a minute. You do have to get like super close to them. Actually, I have to get super close for them no matter which spell I choose to use right now. Here. Actually, doing like one rock to get a bunch of epiphanies out, and then hopping in with this feels pretty good. Okay, you there are super annoying. Got the buff. Oh my god, dudes. Burn them. Oh god. Everything's armored. Can certainly apply a lot of burn. There's something else we can do here. Let me see what we get. Is this a level 2? No, it's still level 1. These are terrible. I don't think we want another Twist of Fate. I think it's safe to say. You'd want something that naturally penetrates for that, wouldn't you? I think so. Do I spend my last roll here? I think I do, because these are utterly useless. Cast a small wind wave that deals 25% damage and applies knockback. More bounce. Small halo wind that applies 3 vortex. Never tried this, I think, but I can't imagine it being that interesting. I was thinking, can we make this better by stacking the Epiphany, which is generally quite good, somewhere in here. I'm gonna take a damage reduction. Either way, I have to be close range. But if I do that, the chill still goes on the Ray of Hope. Is that what it's called? That is indeed. Is that better, having the Epiphany there? I don't know. And just giving a damage bonus to my rays. Epiphanies might be better off. But I do have to be very close. Either way still. Which I don't mind versus a boss. But generally speaking against enemies, I do kind of mind. Like groups of enemies.
One more memory.
Give me the cash. Don't see anything there. Lux or Nahil? Looks like we should take a Lux. Might be able to find a Ray of Hope. I think I spent my last reroll though. So what's casting the meteors now? It is still the Ray of Hope, which I think is still the right decision. I think. We have quite a few of them. Kind of just checking this out real quick. I have, what do you call it? Mirror, mirror, mirror. I mean, it looks snazzy. I don't know if it is snazzy, though. Oh, whoa. Now, what if I gave... we got another idea. What if I gave the rock thing? Drop the epiphanies here. Give it the rock thing instead, maybe. Now, what triggers the rock thing here exactly? Which effect? Holy shit. Swordman. Look at all of it. The Meteors. Stop. Oh my god, there's so much crap. Okay, meteors seem to be doing a good amount of the work, if I were to guess. It's a little tough to say. There's a lot of meteors spawning. Yeah. I'll get you. You wait and see. Aha. Okay. What do you got? No rerolls. Critical Halo. Flash of Swords is a good one. Triggered on spawn. Okay, why don't we grab Flash of Swords? Because I think I do like that, generally speaking. Triggered on a spawn. We could get a lot of swords here, I think. Ooh. Okay. So we draw... A Flash of Swords is 3. Slightly too bad. Can we make that work? We'd have to drop the Meteor... A Ray of Hope, perchance? We'd have to drop something. Am I getting... I'm getting something soon. Am I getting another point soon? I might be. Don't think we can drop the Show of Courage, if I were to guess. That's 3 burn, makes the Meteor pop. Copy the Meteor again. Gives chill. Pierce. I think we are getting another focus here in a minute, right? Let me just wait. Don't think I care much about any of these. They all cost 1 focus. The Thunder Strikes actually is pretty good here. What's this look like now? It looks absolutely insane. Okay, Aqua. Probably not the Aqua. Lux. Yeah, we'll take the Lux. Let's leave this for now. I think I already forgot, but I think I'm getting a focus point soon. Okay, we got the rage bonus for a little while. Why don't we drop some rock? Rock, rock, rock. Rock, rock, rock. Ow! Stupid spear boys. Oh god, the lag. I will say the game's performance was pretty good until I got to this point, I guess. For like the entirety I've played right now. I haven't really had problems personally. Usually with a game like this, it gets kind of messy. Get it! Okay, got you. Got you. Do, 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 do. Come on. Perish. Meteors. Come on. Please, no more. Please, no more. We've been here for 84 years. Look at it go. Does look cool, right? Ow. You can get them at just far away enough. It seems to me. Can't cast for very long, though. I gotta just stop sometimes. I gotta have some self-restraint. Okay. Flasher Swords goes up. Okay, we're gonna do that. Damage over distance. I haven't had great luck with it. Should I just try it over the Ray of Hope? Why don't we try it for a chamber? Money or a relic? I'm gonna go money. Money. Let's try this Flash O Swords, huh? Oh god, it looks atrocious. Is it triggered on spawn? I think it's triggered on spawn. That's the problem. Right, of course it's not going to be good with this spell then. Okay. Swap that back then, I think. What is this? Small Vortex. Let me try the Small Vortex here. Over the Double Meteor. It looks snazzy. I mean, I keep saying that about everything. It looks cool, but I'm still chasing the high of, like, my best builds. That's sort of the problem, right? With any game like this. Is that you're always comparing it to your best. Could try to give my rocks bounce and everything here. The laziness is starting to kick in slightly, though. Nyeh. Nyeh. Come on. Okay, this feels good, though. I don't know if it's the vortex or just these enemies are a bit easier than the other. But for some reason, I'm kind of liking this. Does vortex actually deal any damage, though? Kind of like pulls them in. I don't know if it's clear. You're dead. The other one died eventually too. Okay. Does it mention it? Pulls targets toward the spells or triggers center. It doesn't mention dealing any damage. It stacks up though, which is kind of odd overall. Kind of odd. Nervous shocks. Let me try nervous shocks on here now. Ah, okay. We do finally get another focus. That focus could and should be a big deal so that we can get the Flash of Swords. Bellboy. Bellboy. Yeah, the lightning's probably going to be pretty good. Okay, managed to dodge out of that one. Or not really out of it, but... Okay. I'll take that. I'm going to say, you're probably going to do that move. You probably stay just like stun locked here with all the freeze we have. Okay, I shouldn't have tried to do that. Whoa, that was close. Taking it easy for a second. Done. All right. Gimme, 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 gimme. Okay. Now I'm really interested in this now. I'm giving homing to the Ray of Hope still. Triggered on spawn. Got the meteor here, though. Let's see what that looks like. We're getting a crazy amount of rays. Fortunately, we only get to try it on the boss. Giving spiral movement to these could be interesting, too. Really need this chill effect, though, I think. Feel like the meteor's good, but I'm not 100%. Dash deals 90 damage for each status effect on foes. No. Nihil damage. Buffs the Epiphany. I know, I kind of just messed with the spell and I didn't bother to think about it. Forgive me. No nihil damage. I don't think we want any of these. 40% chance to stun. Stars aligned. Lux damage. Fortunately, we're not finding much here. I don't even think I need that anymore. There's even more cash there. We do have some more swords. All right, let's go. We spent long enough in here.
Of course. More stairs.
More stairs. What if I swap this? No, the swords wouldn't be good to swap. There's no pierce on those. Can I give it bounce? And have it be good? Bounce would be funny. Bounce +1. Get 2 more. Yeah, let's do that. Let's drop the damage of it. Okay, let's try that. Let's see what we look like here. I don't know if the swords are really going to add a ton, but... Bum 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 bum. It's so hard to tell. I don't know if the swords are doing a lot or not, but it's not bad. I'll take it. Mostly focusing on that. Okay, I gave myself the buff. For better or for worse. Bounce the bastard. Look at all the rocks. This is definitely... Our fire spell is still definitely the one that's dishing. Okay. Does this mean I should give the meteor to... No. I should not give the meteor to the other. Because you need to apply burn for the meteor to potentially do anything, really. Yeah, I have a couple of those. I'm gonna escape. Looks like it's... Oh, it's not what I thought. What is this move, then? Oh. I don't know if I've ever seen you do it from the right. Maybe. Oh. Surprised I got away with that. Oh, you got me. Send that bird back. Bounce some rocks on its ass. I was gonna say, we haven't seen this move in a while. I think they should allow the boss to be hittable during this phase. Why not? It'd be like a nice cheeky thing you can do. Okay. You got me. Bad bird. Prepare for death. Worth it. We suffer. All right. That was fun, though. Tried a bunch of stuff out. I don't know. My main issue here is I'm not certain what made it work. And there was probably a better loadout than what you even see here, I'll admit. Like, with the exact things that I have. But we did something. We did something. And I think I agree. It probably got tiring to see that one winning combination over and over again, which is basically just to stack a bunch of passives onto one spell. It is kind of unfortunate that it seems to be a nice, easy winning combo. But yeah, we gotta try out more stuff. There's still muchos more to try, I think. There's more to unlock here, too. Let's see what we got to spend. I was thinking we should get there. What's the other one? Someday. Got the +1 reroll. Start with mob beads. Is there anything else of interest? Don't really need more slots. Trap damage, don't care about. Duration of status effects by 20%. Cost me 250. Evade chance goes up by 5%. We kind of got a long way to go. Ooh, we got another reroll if you go this way, though. Start with 25 shield. And damage against nearby foes is fine, too. And I don't need these eyeballs anymore. So we can get over here, although I can't afford that right now. What else we got left? Hidden forges. Memory forges can be encountered along the paths. Probably want that. Transmuter efficiency.
An offering to the cycle.
You've unlocked. Destructive urge is all it says. Okay. +1 refresh of items and camps. Yes. I think we're going to do that next. Because I like going to the shops and just trying to see as many memories as possible, potentially, right? All right, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed some more Echoes. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I usually ask for. I appreciate you, though. You know how we do it. Thank you so much. I'll see you in another video.